All right, let's see what we've got here.
Errors were made in the hours following King Viserys' death.
You don't say.
The war be fought. Many will die,
Oh, little Ned Stark action.
and the victor will eventually ascend the throne.
Have fun with those little what's faces. Hey, black people.
There is no war so hateful to the gods
Oh, that's actual
as a war
Iron.
between kin.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna run the whole thing back. That looks like the Golden Dragon. That's probably one we've seen before
And no
already.
war
But I
so
need to
bloody
see.
as a war between dragons.
Oh yeah, she got her shit snatched. I'm assuming that's one of the daughters that got their shit snatched. Okay. I mean, I was already gonna be hyped, but yeah, I forgot how much I liked that last season of Hot D. If people don't know, that's what we call it. We call it Hot D. Okay, hold on. Let's run some things back here because there's a lot. I'm gonna look to pause this time on some stuff that I see.
Errors were made in the hours following King Viserys' death.
Understatement of the century, by the way, which is really when the show starts to pick up. I think we need all of the build up of the first season to get to that point. Like I think they do a lot of good work, even with the time jumps and everything. But you can tell it was a season of prologue, and those errors that were made kind of set us up for the show proper, I guess is the best way to see it, or best way to talk about it. And I think myself and a bunch of us were all excited to see where this actual war goes. But we'll get there. Like such a
The
mess.
war be fought.
Is that a reference? Is he picking that up? Is that his name is not Viserys, Damon? I think Damon.
The war be fought.
Did he pick that up or is that somebody else's?
The war be fought.
Looks like him. That's probably something I don't understand. That's House Hightower, I would assume. Because of the green.
Many will die.
Who's getting their heads chopped off? So that's green again. So this is House Hightower chopping somebody's head off. I wonder who is that. That nasty man? Not nasty man. Is that the one that tried to get a blonde girl to run away with him? Could be. I don't know. He seems to have a high place in her regime. So maybe that's her. That's what I was gonna say earlier. These are not part of the books, from all I can understand. Kind of a show invention. It was cool last season, like everybody had it, and they would like drop it in, right? Like drop it in before they start. In the council room that I'm blanking on the name of right now, but it seemed like maybe adding some more use to it, I guess. Last year, I mean, it's used as a murder weapon essentially in the first season. So giving us a shot of it is interesting, considering this is a show invention. Something that they're going to use, though. Interesting.
And the victor will eventually ascend the throne.
Black people, was that one of the daughters, or is that? I don't think that's one of the daughters. It could be, though, because they're looking at. It's probably not one of the daughters. It's probably a citizen of the area watching. It looks like a pretty big dragon, so maybe it's one-eyed brother, the one that lost his eye. Maybe it's somebody else though. It could be one of the black girls riding in. I'm sorry, I don't remember the names. One of Damon's halves, or no, they're his daughters. One of Damon's daughters, who is flying in and somebody watching them fly in, or that was one. I don't know. We'll see.
There is no war so hateful to the gods as a war
Oh wait, hold
between
on.
kin.
That looked like somebody else
As a war
before
of
that.
gods
So that's okay. So we're gonna have double
so
beheadings. It
hateful to
looks
the
like.
gods.
So it looks like the first one was somebody from House Hightower. This is
Hateful to the
Damon
gods.
going for it. I think they're probably trying to bring that parallel, and they've been doing it the whole time. But Damon to the king's brother, one eye, bro. Sorry, I'm bad at names. But going back to forth, back to them, back to back on shots is not. It's probably on purpose. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Very fun. I know we talk about the throne. This is probably closer to what George R.R. is describing in the books. You see all of these swords kind of melded into this throne, versus the very clean cut version of the throne we see in Game of Thrones, actually. Which I think serves better narrative purpose because, like, it's the whole point of this throne is it's supposed to kind of test the character, the metal of the person that sits on it, because it is sharpened. It can like literally kill you. We kind of see in the last season how the King Viserys, I believe that's how we say that, if I remember names correctly, he gets cut when he's sitting on it, and that's supposed to be kind of a sign like you're not necessarily worthy of the throne. Although, you know, definition of worthy and what that looks like, people may say he's not worthy because he was a little too passive, but he's a what's the face. What's Godfather? He's not a wartime king, right? He's a peacetime king, which is probably why the throne cut him. But yeah, so good representation. All of the swords and everything, versus kind of the clean cut throne we see, the one that Daenerys' dragon burns at the end of the first show. This is probably more closer to what George R. R. Martin is describing in his books and what he has in mind of that throne. All right, let's keep going. There's a couple other things I saw I wanted to get to. Looking forward, just since we get perfect pause before we even get there. Just both of these actors are really good, and I think all of the work they've done with their characters. So much of the first season is building up their dynamic and their relationship, and so we can see it fall apart and understand what's really going on. Understand the dynamic and why there's the animosity they have towards each other. So again, love that shot. Love what we're gonna see. I think both the actors that are playing the adult version of the characters did a great job at the end of last season, and I'm looking forward to see what they do with the character this season as well. All right. Oh, sorry, missed that. What two dragons? So that's okay. Not a golden dragon. Daenerys' dragon does have, or not Daenerys. I'm sorry. Her dragon does have a very cool look. It's one of the better shots I think of early first season is when they are on that bridge, and Damon's kind of squaring off with Hightower, and she comes in and kind of settles no, not yeah, no, Damon fits over Hightower, and she kind of comes in and settles it all with her dragon. Really cool shots of this dragon, I'm pretty sure. Squaring off again, so make sure I get this right. And that looks like, I don't know. I would be lying if I said I knew whose dragon that was. Actually, it's big, so maybe it's One Eye Brother's dragon, but I'm not sure. All right, let's keep it rocking. Should have looked up names before I did this. Glad for y'all patience.
And no war so bloody as a war between dragons.
Some good mix. So that's the grandmother, I believe, of this person. I think that's how that works. A lot of the people around her mother is dead. Her mother's dead. Her grandfather, who is her husband or late husband, is dead. So they're kind of the remaining pieces of that family. Her sister's alive as well too. But yeah, good to see her on her dragon. I think she's the one who got her mother's dragon is the dragon that the one-eyed guy rides now. Kind of got it, quote unquote, stole. There's not really actually rules for there. He went in and one-eyed dude went in and claimed the dragon before old girl did it. Technically that's fine, but it does feel kind of shady in certain ways depending on your perspective. But it's nice to see her riding something, at least, and seeing some of that anger maybe coming out from what she's lost. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, wait. See, I don't think that's not the same dragon from this shot, right? Let me find it. It's like right here. That's not the same dragon, is it? I don't think it is. That one and this one? It could be. I don't think it is. We'll see. Sooner than we all thought. I'm excited. Was there any post trailer to this one? Sometimes there is. Doesn't look like there is. Okay. Very fun. I'm very excited for the next season of this show. Very excited to see where this one goes. Matt Smith. I could have been calling him Matt Smith. I think Damon is his actual name. But Looking forward to the next season. I'm sure you guys are. Well, what did you guys see in the trailer? Feel free to let me know in the comments. Are you looking forward to the next season? What do you think of the first season? What do you think of Game of Thrones in general? But yeah, had a lot of fun with this trailer, 100%, and looking forward to the show next summer. And yeah, we'll all enjoy it together. Maybe I'll be even doing some reaction videos. Who knows? All right, appreciate y'all checking this out though. I'm going to try to do one of these for The Boys season 4 trailer as well. Just see how you guys like it. But yeah, appreciate y'all vibing with us. And yeah, we'll be back for another one down the line. Peace. Peace, like up there so you can see it.